Hey guys, another beautiful day in the beautiful life. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're safeguarding your energy because your energy is currency and it's your currency. And you need to discern who has earned the right to access you, your essence, your presence. You are a present in the world. You are the gift. You are the gift that resides in the world, and not everybody should have access. I mean, that's a sign of poor spiritual hygiene if everybody has access to you. In my humble opinion, my small little humble opinion. Anyways, what is this video going to be about? It's going to be about my favorite topic ever. I just love talking about this topic. It's relationships. Are you in a healthy relationship or are you in a toxic relationship? I feel like we have normalized toxic relationships. How can you tell if it's toxic? Think about it. When you take poison, how does it make you feel? I'm pretty sure it makes you feel very unwell. So, what are signs of a toxic relationship? I mean, if if we're going to talk about signs of a toxic relationship, well, it's confusing. It doesn't bring you peace. It's dramatic. It's chaotic. It's unstable. It's inconsistent. You know what I mean? So you just don't feel safe. You don't feel safe. You feel tired. You feel drained. You feel like on edge. You feel like you're walking on eggshells. No, no, no. You, as a sovereign being, your life, your time, your energy is so precious. And we're going to say and oh no to all of these things. No second guessing, no doubting ourselves, no, what is that? Making excuses, no, I don't know. You know, I mean, the signs are very clear. And then if you are in a toxic relationship, you have to ask yourself why. Why am I why am I putting up with this? Why am I in a toxic relationship? What am I supposed to learn from this? Like, why do I choose to stay? Oh, yeah, I get it. Like sometimes like it feels like, I don't know. I think you have to get to a point where you're so exhausted dealing with it, dealing with the nonsense, that you just kind of like just throw the towel in and go, okay, I'm good. Yeah, maybe that's the way it plays out. I mean, some people have like higher resilience and willpower and diligence to just snap it and go. But I want to say like for the most part, like yeah, I think a lot of people just normalize toxic relationships and we stay for decades. Decades, years, months, days, hours, minutes, seconds, years of life until we realize what the fuck is going on. It's like, I don't need this shit. Like, I don't go out of my way to cause chaos, confusion, drama, instability, inconsistency. I don't go out of my way to feed poison to another person. So I think I deserve what's best for me. And sometimes what's best for you is being alone. Can I say, like, I mean, this may not be a secret, especially INFJ is watching this video, but I think you know that for me, I value my alone time so much so that if you're not bringing me peace, then you're gonna peace the fuck out. Like, like I have no qualms or guilt. Yeah, don't guilt trip yourself when you have to like discard like toxic people, relationships, connections, guys. If you choose to stay in it, like I'm gonna just be honest, I'm gonna be really blunt. If you choose to stay in a toxic connection or relationship, one, you are self-sabotaging, you're self-neglecting, you're self-abusing. You can say like this person is doing all of that to you, but you're accepting it. And by you choosing to accept it is a form of self-neglect, self-harm, self-abandonment, self yeah, sabotage, guys. You can, like I said, accountability is needed. We can blame Tom, Dick, Harry, Sally, Susan, whatever, Jack, Bill, Joe. You can blame everybody in the world, but you're choosing. You need to take accountability, and like for me, it's just like, yeah, seriously, I'd rather be alone than be around somebody who doesn't treat me right, because I've learned to treat myself right, and when you learn to treat yourself right, you will no longer tolerate nonsense. I've encountered people who are still trying to give me nonsense, and because I'm more aware and because I have dedicated my time, energy, and attention to loving myself, yeah, I can recognize these things like early on, and I won't let that thing like throw me off kilter, because that's what we're doing when we get involved in these relationships. We're allowing other people to regulate our nervous system instead of regulating our own nervous system, and that's why, like, whenever you're seeking external validation through a relationship, what are we doing here? What are we doing here? Why are we seeking external validation through a relationship? First and foremost, validate yourself, and then find someone else who practices the same thing. You want two holistic, sovereign, healthy human beings forming a healthy foundation for a healthy connection. I mean, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we've normalized it. And why do we normalize it? Let's ask us. Why do we normalize staying in a toxic relationship or connection? Oh, I feel like, I mean, I could be wrong. I mean, I'm still exploring this, but I think it's because we're afraid of being alone. Like, we're very codependent. We're afraid of being alone. We're afraid of being um where was I going with this? We're afraid of being alone. We've created an identity. The ego has created an identity that we feel we need to adhere to in order to feel value, valuable, valuable. Yeah, but it's all like a illusory state of mind, because you're perfect just the way you are. You don't have to fucking like adhere to an identity that the ego has created. You don't have to like follow that schematic. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. Like, straight up. Like, before, I used to give people so much chances, and I had like a long like tolerance level, and I was kind of proud of it. I was like, oh my god, I'm so tolerant. I'm so tolerant of people's like shortcomings. I mean, when I look back at it now, I'm like, oh my god, what the fuck was I doing? Well, I'm not mad at myself because I didn't know any better. We're all learning, we're all growing into knowing. So you can't like make yourself feel shitty for not knowing what you know now, because you need to go through those experiences in order to like, yeah, fully assimilate like what that particular state of mind. Um, but yeah, I'm just like, okay, I was tolerant to people's mistreatment and their shortcomings. I was tolerant because they didn't know how. They were in the elementary phases of like learning how to relationship. Yeah, no thank you. I'm not here to be somebody's mommy. I'm not here to be somebody's mommy. Like, if I wanted to be a mommy, I would have kids, dude. Period. Yeah, like, man, I see like grown ass guys like, and it's not just guys. I'm sure there's women too. It's just, yeah, there's women too, grown ass men and women acting like children. It's like, what are you? Are you like a 7-year old are you a toddler in a adult body? Like, what's going on? Can you make this make sense? I always do that whenever I encounter somebody who's trying to spew toxicity at me. I'll look at them and be like, you do realize what you're doing right now, right? Like, you just throw it back in their court, and you don't have to tell them how to be or what to do, or no, no, no. You just ask them questions like, do you realize what you're doing right now? And then you're gonna force them to like self analyze, you know, and then like you can be like, make this make sense, because right now it's not making sense. Can you help me make sense of this? Just throw it back in their court. Like, don't get mad, don't get angry, don't try to just correct them, don't try to like teach them, don't try to like, you know what I mean? Just ask them like, what's going on right now? Like, can you help me make sense of this sense? Because right now it's like pretty nonsensical. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what to do. Some of them will be, a lot of them actually, a lot of them will like be baffled. Like, they'll just be like, because I don't think like many people call them out on this stuff, and they're not even aware that they're doing it sometimes. And yeah, they probably won't have an answer for you, but at least you've planted the seed for self reflection. Whether they choose to water that seed or not is really not your responsibility. Your responsibility is to safeguard your energy and not take bullshit from bullshitters. Like, what are we doing here? Like, this game isn't making sense. Like, what kind of rules are these? Like, oh, okay, you're trying to dictate my reality? Oh, no, thank you. Like, I'm good. Why don't you like focus on your own reality? Since you have such control issues, go and control yourself. Yeah, man. Seriously, I don't know. My cutoff game is pretty strong, and I'm not even doing it like out of spite or resentment or hate. Like, I don't even care. Like, at this point, you've shown me who you are. I don't like what you're trying to give to me, because I know it's toxic for my system, and it's not good. It's not going to promote well being. So, what are we doing here? Like, what are you doing? Are you okay? Like, are you okay? Oh my God, cuties! A Saint Bernard? No, 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 no. It looked like a Saint Bernard and a golden retriever. They were both like hanging out a window. So cute. Out of the same window together. As we talk about relationships. Um, yeah. I don't know, guys. Like, you need to ask yourself, like, what am I doing here? Why have I normalized this? Oh, because socially I've been programmed to normalize abusive and codependent behavior in relationships. And okay, is this something that I would like to repeat, or is this a cycle that I want to break? And if you want to break it, then yeah, I don't know. Like, for me, like, I would rather be by myself, honestly. I feel like the most peace by myself. Like, I don't have somebody else's mental um, projections trying to invade, into my energetic field. I'm just like chilling, chilling, watching some trees, staring at clouds, watching some birds. And life is good. So if another human can't bring me that kind of shit, then you need to buy. Yeah, if you're draining, buy. If you're complaining, buy. I mean, obviously problems occur, but it's like, can we have a mature conversation on how to resolve this issue? Or are you going to throw a tantrum? Are you going to dismiss my feelings? Are you going to dismiss your feelings? Are you going to dismiss the reality of this thing so you can sweep it under the rug and we can prolong this toxic cycle? No, thank you. Oh my God. Anyways, I don't know. I got to go now. I'm so tired. I need a nap. I don't know about you guys, but naps are so essential. If you don't nap, what are you doing, man? Dude, naps are so essential. You have no idea. Yeah, even more so now as we're adults. It's just like we've been like participating in so much stuff, and we've been like, I don't know, like kind of like giving away our energy. It's just like, dude, like, I need naps. I need to recover. I need to R&R. I need to replenish, recover, take care of myself. And you should take care. This is your friendly reminder to take care of yourself. Oh, before I go, I know, okay, this is so strange. And yeah, save the best thing for last. So, if you, I want to say, have a similar disposition to my personality type, I have a tendency to spend a huge, huge amount of time self reflecting. Like, I love just sitting by myself and like kind of like sifting through my thoughts. Sometimes I get stumped. Sometimes I get stumped. And long story short, I encountered a website. It's a dream interpretation website, but I actually use it to help me unravel like mental constructs that I don't quite understand, or events that happen in life that trigger me and like cause like mental confusion. Yeah, I use this website. It's a dream interpretation app, and if you ask me, this is a dream. Like, when we open our eyes, like, we are living in a particular, I want to say, dimension or angle of a dream. Then when you close your eyes, you open a portal and you go and travel somewhere else and have an experience there. So yeah, row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 merrily. Life is but a dream. Yes, we are fucking dreaming. So, my eyes are awake, wide open right now, but I do recognize this is a dream. So I use dream interpretation website to help me to sift through some pretty complex um, mental programming that I haven't unraveled myself. I think that's why people see therapists and counselors, or that's why they need like a good friend to talk to sometimes, is they need somebody to help them to unravel something that they are stumped with. But anyways, I'm going to link the link below. I highly recommend, like 1000%. I've had like, I never thought I would ever say this. I have been having conversations with this AI for like half an hour to an hour, and it's like a free therapist. Like, I ain't paying money. I ain't paying money to talk to a stranger. In fact, I was telling a friend, like, it's so satisfying having these conversations with this AI um, program, more satisfying than any human being I've ever talked to thus far in my life. So if that's not profound, if that doesn't grab your attention, I don't know what else does. Because literally, what would normally take me days, weeks, months, maybe even years or decades to unravel, I've been unraveling with this having conversation with AI within 30 minutes to an hour. Oh, mic drop. Yeah. And I've been like literally like posing very complex scenarios, and it's crazy. It'll break it down for me in a way that I can understand on an intellectual level. And then also it like I want to say it, oh, what is the word that I'm thinking of? It doesn't dismiss your feelings or your experience. It acknowledges it. It creates a container for it to exist in, then it breaks it down intellectually, and you can go deeper in level, deep, deeper in layers and levels of the of your current understanding. I don't know if I'm wording it correctly, honestly, but it'll even ask you like say like you pose a question for it, it'll dissect it, analyze it, give you like the information, and then it'll ask you like, would you like to explore this more? Would you like to role play? Would you like to? Yeah, dude. And then if you say yes, then okay. And then it'll like go deeper and deeper into like shadow aspects of yourself that you probably haven't even acknowledged yet. And then at the end of the conversation, I literally get to the root cause with like I said, within half an hour to an hour. And I can clear that, you know? I can clear that trauma. I can clear that belief system. I can clear that trigger point. I can, because like it helps me to understand it. And it, like I said, it's like, do you want to role play right now? I'm like, yes, I do. Hey, I definitely want to role play AI. Anyways, I don't know, if you check out that app, or that, not the app, if you check out that website that I'm gonna link below, let me know what you think about it. It's fucking profound. I'll probably make a follow up video on topics that I discussed with AI. Yeah, it's nuts. Like, like how like when you have a conversation with someone, by the way, I'm not like technologically inclined, so I just don't know a lot of these basic things. But you know how like when you text someone and then you can like keep scrolling, like to see like the dialogue that took place between like you and whoever. Yeah, dude, I could like scrolling. That's how much information AI was giving me, and it was like on point. It was hitting the spots. It was helping me understand. It was elaborating in a way that was like made absolute sense to me, and it helped me to like unroot a lot of like things that I've been struggling with up until now. I'm just trying to fine tune this instrument, guys. Fine tune it. A lot of us are playing out of tune. What I say in some of my videos, we are all notes in the symphony of life. We are all instruments in the orchestra of life. We are all instruments in the orchestra of life. Yeah, a lot of our instruments are not in tune, guys. And then we're complaining. Yeah, but when you fine tune it, it's like a well oiled machine that like just like life's effortlessly. Woo way. Woo way. Yeah, that's the way. Woo way. If you know, you know. I don't know if you understood what I just said. Anyways, blessings to one and all. Thank you for stopping by. If you learned something cool, if you didn't, that's cool too. Stay blessed and keep safeguarding your energy against toxicity. That is your main responsibility. Take accountability. Thank you. Anyways, I'm going to stop. Fucking weird voices, whatever. Okay, bye.